This video is for prime or composite numbers. Basically, a prime number is a number that is in no times tables apart from one and its own. So if it's not on your times table grid, if it can't be divided by any other number without leaving decimals, then it's prime. Composite numbers are everything else. So composite numbers are all the numbers that are in different times tables. Okay. So 23 is obviously in the 1 times table, 1 times 23. It's obviously in the 23 times table, 23 times 1, but it's not in any other times tables. If you look at your times table grid, 23 doesn't turn up at all, so therefore it is a prime number. Okay. 7 is in the 1 times and the 7 times table, but if you look at your times table grid, it's not in any other times table. It's not in the 2s, it's not in the 3s, so it must be prime. Okay. 54 is very straightforward. As soon as you see a number that's even, an even number, it has to be in the 2 times table, doesn't it? So it's in the 1 times table, it's in the 54 times table, and because it's an even number, it's in the 2 times table. So every single even number that ends in 2, 4, 6, 8 or 0 has to be composite. So whenever you see an even number, just go straight to composite because it's in the 2 times table. Okay, 77 isn't in the is in the 1s, it's in the 7s, it's also in the 11 times table. Okay, 11 7s are 77, so that one's composite because it's in the 11 times table as well. 70 is obviously in the 10 times table as well, so it's in the 1s, the 10s. 142 is even, so it must be composite, and you'll find there are a lot more composites than primes. 129, let's start to think to yourself, is there a times table that one's in? Well, it's not going to be obvious to you straight away that that one is in a times table. I happen to know a little trick about if you add these numbers up. So 1 plus 2 plus 9 is 12. If you add the numbers up and they are in the 3 times table, so 1, 2 and 9 is 12, and 12 is in the 3 times table, then that number is also in the 3 times table. So that one is composite because I know that it's in the 3 times table. I don't know what it is, 3 times what? 3 times 40 something, but 3 times 43. But you don't have to know that, you just have to look at them and go 1 plus 2 plus 9 is 12, and if the numbers add up to a number that's in the 3 times table, then it's also in the 3 times table. 106 is probably, it's composite because it's an even number. An even number is composite. So that's prime and composite numbers. It's all about if they're in times tables. This one's in the 5 times table, so it's composite. If they're not in any times tables apart from the 1 times table, then they are prime.